What's up everyone? Here right now to answer as many questions for you guys as possible. I haven't done one of these for ages, so thought I'd just jump online and answer some questions. So ask me anything. I know I didn't give you guys any notice, so it's kind of just last minute, but that's kind of how it is sometimes. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you guys to ask me some questions. Okay, first question. Best pre-workout. I used to use a lot. I used a lot of Cellucor C4. Used that a lot, but at the moment I haven't been using any pre-workout. Just been going in with just BCAAs and carbs. So haven't done that for a while. When we do a workout with Bradley Martin, maybe very soon. I'll keep you posted. When the first you decide to pick this profession, anyone at your home disagree with you? So when I was actually about 14 and a half when I first went to the gym, and I wanted to, at first of all I just helped my older brother because he was going to the gym and he just said come down, hang out, lift some weights, and I loved it since day one. And my mum didn't actually like me training at the gym. She after a while I started growing and she didn't want me getting too muscular, too big, so she was the person that tried to stop me, unfortunately. But after I became successful, she turned around and supported me a lot now. So what else we got here? When am I planning to compete again? I think probably do a competition, maybe, I don't know, maybe next year. I'm not really sure. I'm looking at the classic physique division. Been watching that. My friend just competed in that, so maybe if it works out, I'll do that show next year. We'll see. Macros for muscle burgers. I don't know what the macros are because I don't really count them, but I know it's just a lot of protein and I put extra carbs in there too. How do I get better mass on my shoulders? For mass on the shoulders, it's gonna be progressive overload. It's simple, you have to eat more, but also do a lot of compounds, heavy lifting. My personal favorite two exercises for building up the shoulders, overhead dumbbell presses or barbell press, seated preferably, and dumbbell side raises. I think those two are like the bread and butter. What age did I start working at? I was 14 and a half, and I haven't decided on when I'm going to compete again. What else we got? How do you get into the WFF for first timers? I think you can just do that at your local, you just got to look up where the local shows are and who runs the federation in your country. How do you get big, bro? Eating and a lot of training and a lot of eating. Thank you for sharing best, bro. Should teens take protein powder? I think it's okay if you're a teenager to take protein powder. I started, my brother bought a tub of protein powder when I was about, when he was 16, I was 14, and I used to actually, when he wasn't at home, sneak in and steal all his protein and take extra scoops of whey. So I've been using it since I was about 14, 15, so I think it's fine. But don't replace your food with protein powder. I think food is the number one key, and then use protein powder as a supplement to supplement what you're eating with your food and stuff. What are my favorite bodyweight exercises? My favorite of all are chin-ups and dips. They are by far the easiest for me to kind of get a good pump and results from. So I've always done them. Sometimes I do push-ups as well in the workouts. Cal, workout in the morning or at night? Oh, I like, at the moment I've been training at about 2:30 in the afternoon, 3 o'clock. It's good because I can get in a couple meals first, and then I'm kind of feeling a little bit more energized. But I used to train in the morning. Sometimes I used to train before I used to have to go to work, and I found it was really good. But at the moment, I'm going in the afternoon. What is the hardest part of keeping your physique? Probably just eating, getting all the food in. For me, I try and eat 5 times a day, 6 times a day, but it's not easy. Sometimes, you know, I'm busy, I've got to go places, or you know, I'm catching up with people and friends and stuff, meetings, so it can be hard to get the meals in. Bradley Martin collab. Bradley Martin is out playing Pokemon right now, I think, so I'll catch him later. Calum, can you yodel? If yes, then do it. If not, then do it. I can't yodel. I can maybe do Chewbacca from Star Wars. I can't do it. What frequency do you have on muscle groups? Also, side note, best tips for bettering your chest inside. I feel yours has improved a lot throughout the years. So frequency on muscle groups, I train at the moment everything once a week. I had a huge break. I wasn't here for a while, so I had like, you know, a few weeks where I wasn't training at all. So I've kind of been going consistently now for the last 2 weeks, training everything once a week at the moment. Trying to probably work more on the back and the legs, so I'll try and get in 2 sessions a week if I can soon on the weaker points. And best tips for bettering your chest. My chest was weak point for ages, I think, for a little while. Well, I just felt it needed to improve. So I used to train it twice a week, and I would kind of prioritize upper chest. So I do everything incline. At the beginning of the workout, do incline bench presses, incline flies, with the dumbbells or the cables. So I find that doing a lot of incline work helps to improve that. Any tips for skinny dudes? Well, if you're skinny or it's hard to put on weight, then I would say you have to eat more food. One way that I find is easy to do that is to have like huge shakes, like extra shakes during the day. So just add like bananas, eggs, all that sort of stuff, and just get like extra protein if you can. When am I gonna start playing rugby? I'm not sure when I'm gonna start playing rugby because I haven't played for a long time, but I don't think I would be able to really do too well at the moment because my cardio fitness isn't very good, so I'm not really thinking about the rugby yet. I'm gonna make my arms big. You can make your arms big by training them. Extra bicep curls, train them twice a week. What else have we got here? Plans to come to Brisbane. I haven't got plans to hit Brisbane up, not for a while, sorry, because just got back from a heap of traveling, so I kind of just want to stay here for a bit and train. But maybe the next time I come to Australia, go to Brisbane. Will you ever look to enter Mr. Olympia? If so, how much size did you have to add? Don't know about Mr. Olympia. It's a long way away. I haven't given it too much thought, so not sure about that one. How do you get ripped to a contest? Through diet. Dieting is everything for getting into shape for a competition. You have to be on point with the diet. Will you ever go IFBB? If I compete again, I might try the NPC or the IFBB. There's a good chance. How many times do I eat a day? About 5 times. How to get mass quickly? Again, it's eating more and more food. What else have we got? Your influence on your younger brother. I hope it's a good one. Are the burgers better at Hungry Jack's? No, sorry. I had them once, didn't work out that well. Thank you for your life, bro. Do you force eat to gain weight? I never force eat. I don't believe in force feeding. I think I'm very instinctual, so if I'm hungry, you know, I'll always try and eat before I get too hungry. But if I'm not hungry and I'm supposed to eat, then I'll probably just relax, not do anything, just maybe have a nap instead. But I don't like force eating, it's not good. In my opinion, is pork a good source of protein? I don't eat much pork. Sometimes I have a couple hot dogs, like I did tonight. But mostly it's just a lot of beef, a lot of chicken, a lot of eggs. Don't really have a lot of pork. It's kind of a fatty protein, I think. So, and it's not. I don't think it's the best quality. There's a lot better protein you can get besides pork. Cardio at the moment. Don't do any cardio. Just been training, but I will maybe consider cardio again soon. Is pre-workout necessary? It's not necessary. I don't think pre-workout is vital for, you know, a workout. I mean, I haven't been using pre-workout hardly at all this week or the last few workouts. The only time that I use the pre-workout is if I'm feeling a little bit kind of tired, or if I know it's going to be a big one like legs or back, you know, I might have a pre-workout. But at the moment, I'm just taking it easy. I'm just using carbs. Actually, I'm using these ones right here for my pre-workout and intra-workout carbs, and I just mix it with some BCAAs and some creatine, and that's been doing pretty good. What's the best cardio to lose weight and belly fat? Well, for me, when I was doing cardio for getting ready for a competition, did a lot of the stepper. Do like 10-15 minutes on the stepper, and then I do walking on a treadmill on like a steep incline for at least 10 to 15 minutes as well, and then I finish it with the bike for another 10 minutes. So I just do a combination because cardio at the gym is boring for me. I need to do different stuff to keep it interesting and keep motivated. So I like to as long as you're doing it at a heart rate that is, you know, 60-70% of max heart rate, I think it's going to help burn fat. Yeah. Calum, do you like banana pudding? Depends whose banana pudding it is. Is it possible to become a lean without protein powder? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you can still do it. Just through dieting, eating right, eating, you know, clever. You can do it without protein powder, but protein powder is still helpful if you're trying to, you know, if you wanted to help maintain lean muscle mass too. So, you on that Aussie sleep pattern still? No, I think I've kind of got out of it. Hopefully, I still a little bit, maybe a little bit. Well. Hey, half body. How often do you do cardio? At the moment, I'm not doing any, but I would, if I do, I might try and do it a couple times, you know, in the next few weeks, over the next few weeks. Just walking. I just mostly do a lot of walking. At the moment, actually, I do go to the Santa Monica Pier and I sling Pokeballs at Pokemon. Best exercises from bringing out your chest. My favorite three are going to be incline chest, press with dumbbells or barbells, a chest press machine, and also doing dumbbell flies supersetted with close grip dumbbell presses. They are probably the best three for chest. When are you coming to the Arnold Expo in Melbourne? Maybe next year when they have it. I think it's in March. Probably back to Melbourne then. What is the best bicep training that I think? I think a combination of machines, dumbbells and barbells. That's my favorite. I always do at least 3 exercises. I always like to do a barbell, a dumbbell and a machine, like a preacher machine, dumbbell curls, barbell curls, or easy bar curls. They're my favorite. What else we got? How do you eat muscle burgers but still have abs and keep the veins showing? Well, I eat muscle burgers and so muscle burgers they're not like fat. I just have like really lean. I use like 90% lean meat for 2 or 3 eggs. Sometimes I'll chuck in extra egg white, some breadcrumbs and onions. So there's not like a lot of like fat in it or carbs a little bit. But yeah, I like the muscle burgers. I usually just have them after my workout sometimes. And I've always kind of been vascular, just always had been sort of more veiny than usual. How do you keep motivated to go to the gym? How to keep motivated? Usually I just set goals. I just tell myself I want to be a certain weight at a certain body fat percentage, like, or look a certain way. So for me, I have a vision in my head, and I go, that's what I want to look like. This is how I want to appear, and I want to be able to do this amount of, like, you know, bench press or this amount of squats. So it's constantly challenging my mind. That's how I stay motivated. How many meals do I eat a day? At the moment, about five meals or 6 meals, but 1 or 2 of them will be like a shake, like in a blender. When max bicep curl and bench press. My max ever bicep curl was 100 kilos. Real sloppy. I was like swinging everything. And my max ever bench press was 4 plates, whatever that is, on each end, so 180 kilos. What's my favorite Pokemon? Probably, probably Snorlax, because he's just on that constant bulk and he sleeps a lot. Hey bro, I'm Alex, met you last weekend at Venice College Gym. It was a pleasure to meet you. Look forward to this. Oh, thanks mate. Do you train with your girlfriend or separate? Well, we always go to the gym. Most of the time we go to the gym together, but normally she'll go and do cardio, or she does the booty exercises and all that sort of stuff. So sometimes we do hamstrings together, sometimes. Best exercises for wide shoulders, and does they take a lot of time to be seen? Best exercise for wide, like getting the width on them, is definitely side raises, easily. The side raises will help that the most. Good to take every time when you train. No, don't take pre-workout every workout. Am I a US citizen? Nope, not a US citizen. Calum, Mr. Olympia 2016, in your opinion. I haven't decided what's going to happen. Oh no, not 2016, no. I'll be there at the Mr. Olympia, but most likely, but I won't be competing or anything, no. What kind of Pokemon are you? Not sure, you told me. Georgina. Matthew, what's the key to hypertrophy without fat gain? So that's the ultimate goal, right? To build muscle, burn fat. I think it just takes time. It's just about eating right, a healthy diet, the training consistently. They're the 2 things. So if you have a bad diet, you're going to gain fat. Simple. But if you're doing the correct diet and you're doing a lot of training and stuff, then it's going to help keep the fat off. Yeah. Do I cycle through the carbs? No, I just keep consistently through at the moment it's consistent unless I'm doing competition. Then I might kind of have low days, like 2 low days and a high day. But at the moment it's very consistent. Where do I get my motivation from for training? Yeah, I used to always get it from my inspirations. I'd watch YouTube videos, pumping iron, the old school bodybuilders. I used to love watching that, but now, that was when I was younger. I don't do that anymore. I just have like a goal of what I want to look like. It's all just sort of from within now. My motivation is all within. What's my favorite source of carbs? Probably hamburgers. Absolutely hamburgers. Moger, where do I live? I live in Los Angeles now. What's my best Pokemon? Shit, probably I just caught 3 Dragonite last 2 nights ago. It's probably the Dragonites. What else we got here? Calum, what's the best supplements? My top 3: protein powder, pre-workout, and amino acids. Oh, and carbs, fast digesting carbs, so probably 4. How much cardio do I do? Still that same question, but for those that are just wondering now, not much at all. Nothing at the moment. Just walking here and there. Do I think genetics play a big role in physique? Yes, I think genetics definitely play a big role in having you know, your physique. Everyone's got different genetic makeup, so that means everyone's going to look, you know, different shaped muscles and insertions and size and stuff. So genetics, yeah, I think they do play a big role. Favorite piece of gym equipment? I like barbells. Has to be barbells, right? What else we got? How do you know if you're overtraining? Because you're not recovering so well and you're tired, and you find yourself being more tired, and you might get sick or run down. So I think that's when you find out you're overtraining. I've done that before. How often do I play Pokemon Go? No, I've almost got them all, so only if there's like a rare one down the street I might go out and try and catch it, but not a heap now. Share some tips for bigger bicep peaks. For bigger bicep peaks, I think a lot of dumbbell work is going to help. Concentration curls. I think, yeah, for dumbbell peaks, I like to use a combination of dumbbells and concentration curls. Yeah, any tips for getting more lean? Probably more cardio. How to get wider arms? I think if you want extra width on your biceps, then you need to do more hammer curls, brachialis. If you want bigger arms at the back, then more triceps as well. How long do you train for? How many times do you train a week? Train at least at the moment 5 times a week, and about an hour each time, so an hour and a half each time. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this up. We're gonna do 5 more questions. Yeah, what do I think about stretching during a workout? I think stretching is really important. I always do a little bit of stretching between sets. Whatever I'm training, I'll stretch that muscle out 2 or 3 times between each set. What about the Bollywood movie that I was saying? The Bollywood movie. Yeah, I was going to do the Bollywood movie, but I signed the contract and everything to do this movie. Unfortunately, the union in India went on strike, so they had to postpone the whole thing, and that kind of derailed my plans. So I was due to film 2 weeks in June and a week in July, but they couldn't do it, so now we have to reschedule it, so I'm just waiting. Yeah, what's this one? There seems to be a rift within the bodybuilding community as to whether eating clean is still viable. Mostly getting a quote from Calum saying, "Eating clean is a thing of the past." What do you think of this statement? I think just whatever works. This is from Doug, but whatever works best for you. You have to work out what your goals are. I mean, if you want to have a lean, shredded, big physique, then obviously you're going to have to eat quite clean, eat pretty good foods. You know, quality foods, but at the same time I don't see why you can't, you know, mix up a hamburger in there or something once or twice a week. You know, if you're burning up the extra calories, and if your body type is one that needs extra calories, or if you find yourself you know, needing it to gain extra weight and stuff, then it's fine. If you're someone who gains weight easily, who's kind of carb sensitive, then maybe you have to eat clean. But I think it's different. Everyone's different. You can't categorize. You can't just say, you know, one size fits all. It's not like that for bodybuilding. Nope. Hey Calum, big fan. What is your favorite exercise? Favorite exercise in the gym? I have a stack of favorite exercises, but I think arms. I just love training arms. Preacher curls, dumbbell curls. It's always a good one. All right, 2 more. What do we got? What is my favorite post-workout meal? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Right now, my favorite post-workout meal. This is fucking koala crisp. Look at this. We got some fucking koala crisp, chocolate koala crisp. See that guy? Little fucking old matey there. So I whip up a bowl of this with the banana as well. I just copy the picture. 100 grams, 80 grams of that, because sometimes I actually weigh it out. Got a huge bowl of that. And what I do, I get my protein shaker, put in 2 scoops of protein, shake up in water, and I pour it over. And then I also add honey, and see that one? Sorry.
You got it.
Honey, and fucking little secret. Cinnamon. Makes it taste better. Some cinnamon. So I just whip that up after the workout. Catch you later. So yeah, that's the post-workout goodness. Alright, I've got one more, time for one more. And then I've got to go back to Frank's place with Moger. Yeah, I heard you played soccer from an early age. Do you support any team? Let's take some. I did play soccer for 10 years when I was starting when I was 5 years old. But I never really followed it on the TV or anything. I'll do one more, hang on. Let's see, how big are my meals? My meals at the moment, I actually had a buddy up in Canada that sent me a kind of little program to follow for a diet. So his Dorian, he got me eating 1 cup of rice with about 6 ounces of protein, with half an avocado or a tablespoon of coconut oil, and that's like 2 or 3 times. That protein sources would be either chicken or beef at the moment, and then just normal white rice. I can probably show you which one it is. Not that it really makes a lot of difference, but just regular rice, whatever. And then I'll do that. Yeah, 3 times a day. I'll have a burger. Sometimes I'll have a burger. In the mornings I'll have like 2 bananas, 2 scoops of whey, and some almond milk, or some water or something. And then before I go to bed, I have 4 eggs and a bagel, like a toasted bagel, and I'll scramble 4 eggs. Alright, so I gotta go. Thanks for all your questions. Thanks for coming out, checking out what's up. I'm gonna have to love yous and leave yous, and I'll see you soon. Sweet. Catch you later. Bing.